Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something kind of unexpected.
Yeah, what's that?
The actual cost of being polite to AI, like ChatGPT.
Oh, right. I saw that. Came from Sam Altman himself, didn't it? OpenAI CEO.
Exactly. So, our mission, let's say, for this deep dive is to figure out why. Why saying please and thank you actually costs money.
Okay, and like how much money we're talking about and what's really going on under the hood there.
It feels pretty natural, though, doesn't it? To be polite. I mean,
Yeah.
you're chatting with it. It sounds almost human sometimes.
Totally. And it seems most people agree. There was a survey, I think 2024, it found something like 67% of American users are polite to their AI assistants.
2/3. Wow.
Yeah. And the reasons are kind of interesting. About 55% said it just, felt like the right thing to do, basic manners.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then get this, 12% were worried about like a future AI uprising.
Seriously, like, be nice to the robots now, just in case.
Pretty much. Hedging their bets, I guess.
It's wild. But okay, back to the cost. This is where Altman comes in. April 11th, he drops this line that all this politeness, it's costing OpenAI tens of millions of dollars.
Tens of millions. That's a serious number.
Right. He did follow it up, though, said it was money well spent, and then he added this, kind of cryptic, you never know.
Huh. You never know. Makes you wonder what he means by that. But okay, maybe we should think about how the AI actually works. Some experts, like Curtis Beavers at Microsoft, suggest polite prompts might actually get you better results.
How so?
Well, maybe more respectful or collaborative outputs from the AI. It's not feeling thankful, obviously,
Right.
but it's processing the input.
Ah, I see. So it's not conscious appreciation, but the system itself is picking up on the tone. It's like a super advanced predictive text, right? Sort of like autocomplete on steroids.
Exactly. And Microsoft's Work Lab, they put out a memo mentioning something similar. That generative AI often mirrors the prompt it gets.
Mirrors.
Yeah, like if your prompt is professional, clear, detailed, the AI's response tends to be more like that too. So maybe politeness just nudges the style slightly.
Okay, so politeness might influence the output, but how does that translate to tens of millions in cost?
Scale. It's all about the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Altman also said recently, again around April 11th, that ChatGPT is getting close to 800 million users.
800 million, wow. I remember not long ago it was 500 million weekly active users. That's insane growth.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Wow.
And driven by some really viral features. You remember that Studio Ghibli image and video thing?
Oh yeah, that was everywhere for a bit.
Altman said they got 1 million new users in 1 hour because of that Ghibli mode.
1 million in an hour. Okay, I'm starting to see where the cost comes in.
Right. So you have nearly 1 billion users. Even if adding please or thank you adds just a tiny bit of extra processing.
A few more words for the AI to analyze in the prompt.
Exactly. A tiny bit of extra computation per interaction. But multiply that tiny bit by hundreds of millions of users doing billions of interactions.
And suddenly you're talking real money. Tens of millions of dollars worth of pleases and thank yous.
Precisely. It's the cumulative effect.
Hmm.
Each polite phrase seems totally insignificant on its own, but at OpenAI scale, it adds up to a noticeable financial impact.
So the big takeaway here seems to be that this very human, almost unconscious habit of being polite, it actually has a measurable multi-million-dollar consequence for these huge AI companies just because of the sheer volume of people using it.
It really does, and it makes you think, doesn't it? As we interact more with these increasingly sophisticated AIs, how are our own natural behaviors shaping them?
Yeah, like are we subtly training them or influencing their development just by being, well, human, even in ways we don't fully grasp yet?
It's definitely something to chew on. Are these interactions changing the AI or changing us, or maybe both? Interesting times.
You bet. Definitely food for thought.